Hey everyone, so this video is going to be short-ish. It's just going to be about me making our trash can chicken feeders. There's 1,000 YouTube videos out there, but people still keep sending me and our farm personally like, hey, check this out, why don't you build one of these? Well, we already have. I'm going to build another one because we've got so many chickens. So follow me along as I show you what you need or what tools you need and then how to build it. Alright, so you'll need a few things before you get started, of course. One, you want to go to like Home Depot or Lowe's or whatever, and you'll need to get a 3-inch 90-degree elbow street. Now you gotta make sure you get the right ones. Here's it. So you need one that has the male end, and then you need to have one that has the female end, and I'll show you why here in a second. You'll need some sort of trash can. We have these, I think these are 30 gallons, a 32-gallon trash can. This was made by Brute, once again, Home Depot, Lowe's. Of course, don't forget to get the lid. You need to make sure and get your tools. So what you'll need I'd suggest if you have some way to hold your 90-degree elbows in, a vise of some kind. Once again, you don't have to have this. This makes it real nice. You'll need a tape measure, which I'll show you here in a bit. Some kind of marking device so we can mark the trash can where we're going to drill. You need a 3-inch hole saw. These are 3-inch elbows, by the way, if I didn't mention that. And a good drill. Once again, I'm a big on buying high quality tools. If you don't have high quality tools, invest in them. If you have like a Northern Tool or a Home Depot, they run deals, especially Memorial Day and Father's Day is about to come up. They'll run deals and package deals on some of their tools. Invest in them. Get to 0% for 6 months, pay it off if you can over time, whatever. Good quality tools make a world of difference, period. It will get rid of your frustration. So anyway, you'll need a drill, not an impact driver, but you need a drill and a 3-inch hole saw. And then I also have a Sawzall. Once again, good quality tools make a world of difference. This is cool. I just bought this one. It's super easy to use. Just ring that up. Put your saw in, it's locked on. For the plastic, I actually use a metal blade. These work out a lot better for me. But these just work out pretty awesome and amazing. You don't have to have a Sawzall. You can do a regular hand saw. It'll just take you a lot longer. So let me get started on this. I'll cut this one up. Actually, I'll probably go ahead and cut all of them up. And then I'll show you what to do next. So you should also wear safety glasses. I'm not. And then also, I probably shouldn't be using power tools, but my wife's not here to yell at me because this is super easy and I think I can do this part. But anyway, so basically you want to cut the elbows. This line, you'll get as close as that line as possible. And then I'll show you why here in a second, but where that's close, you want to get close as that line as possible. So you can see I cut this in half. It wasn't perfect. It doesn't have to be. What I'll do is I'll clean this up a little bit. I might get a file or something. If you can see that or not. Might get a file or something. But the whole point is, so now I can turn this around. And that's how you're going to hold it into the trash can. And I'll show you that you don't even have to glue this on. Like it's tight enough, you don't have to glue this on the trash can. So I'm going to do this to the rest of them. Then I'll clean these up a little bit with a file or something. I'll probably show you all that. And then we'll start mounting them into the trash can. All cut. I still have to file them down. But I don't like working in a messy location. Once again, quality tools. starting to rain. As long as it doesn't rain too hard, I won't get rained on. And also guys, if you're not hearing this in the background, this fan, awesome, worth it. I got a 6 amp hour battery. I can leave it on full high, which blows a lot of air. For a good 10-12 hours, it lasts all day. Totally worth it. Alright, so I have the Brute trash can here. So what I need to do now is mark where I'm going to put these in. So I have to be real careful because I can't put these too low. If I put it too low, like right there, and no food will get in there. So I have to raise it up. And then you also have to look at the inside of trash cans too. Don't forget this, because the bottoms, I don't know if you can see, it's raised here in the middle. So it's raised probably a good 2 inches. So you got to make sure you can clear that as well. Put one right here. So we'll go up here. We'll go to about there. So you mark this one. Alright. So then I want to go about that tall everywhere around. This rid tape measure comes in. And it's about 3 3/4 inches, so I'll just say 4 inch all the way around. Right here. So that's my 4 inches from the bottom of this. Now, I use that as my rough guide to where I want to put. Alright, so on my drill, so the bottom that we're drilling is going to be at 4 inches. But then my actual drill bit's be another 1.5 inches taller. Let's say I want this, that's about where I want it. That's about 5.5 right there. So I want my drill bit right there. I want my drill bit about right there. If I thought of this ahead of time, I wouldn't have to make those other marks. I want my drill bit right there. I want my drill bit about right there. Ignore that one. We probably get some alcohol swabs and take that off. I want my drill bit about right here. Alright, so you got to put it on your drill bit on your little dot. Put a little pressure. Just like that, and you're done. So I got to do that to all the rest of the holes now. And we'll go from there. Alright, I have a old file too. Once again, this is not necessarily something you have to do. You can sit there and do it with your fingers, like so. But it's a little bit easier on your fingers itself. You're going to do that all the way around, and so you get some of the big stuff. Sorry, the shadow, the lighting. You gotta clean out the inside because you got all your shavings in there. You don't want the chickens eating the plastic. So, and I'm gonna kind of clean these up a little bit. This one doesn't really need anything at all. So I'm gonna show you from the outside how to do this, and I'll try to turn the bucket around so you can see what I'm doing on the inside. So what I'm doing is I'm putting this into the hole from the inside, like so, and making sure it's even and level. And let's put that on, let's see if we can get it nicer. Video from the inside of me doing that the best I can, at least. So if y'all can see. I'll do it from a top one. So I'm going to put this in here right next to this one so this can go in. See, I have it facing down there towards it. So there's a good 2-inch gap or so there so food can go in. And you just put the ring on the outside. Just like that. So you do that to all of them all the way around. And then you're done. So there you go. 6 feeders for chickens. And then you can put about up to 200 pounds of feed in here at a time. We hover around 400 plus chickens at any given time. Sometimes upwards to 800 to 1,000. Go, it's all finished, it's completed. You see there. You don't have to glue the PVCs in, they'll stay in by themselves, which is pretty cool. But so we already have one of these out there. You put about 175, 200 pounds of feed and one of these at a time, which is good for the people like us that have lots and lots of chickens. We normally feed all the leftover food and stuff we get from the food pantry. It's right now so slush and wet that we can't get food back there for one. And if we did have food, the chickens wouldn't be able to eat it because it's so slushy and wet. So we have this now, and we got 2 of these, so they'll be able to easily feed all of our birds all at once. This is just a little tutorial for anyone that's interested that has a bunch of chickens. I'd say if you have 40 or 50 chickens, this is worth its weight in gold. We'll probably end up building a couple more of these, honestly, just because, especially when we get the bigger amounts of chickens, we'll need to substitute the food they normally eat, especially right now this time of year. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. I hope this is a helpful video for you chicken owners. I love you, and I'll see you next time.